we gonna have to get started, man. I'm sitting up here trying to wait for this computer, man. I can't do it no more. We gonna have to get started. Computer moving slow. Oh snap! All right, sorry Facebook. So I had to go and cut Facebook off. Sorry. So, give me a second, family. I got to update the show title, so I don't like confusing myself or the family on the days. What's the date today? 3/28. 193. Update all. Alright, so now I'll go back up. Alright, sorry about that, family. I had to reset the title. Cause I like some type of order. Let's go here. Let's go to the chat. Alright. So the chat is up, but it's not on my computer, man. I don't know what's going on with my computer. I really don't. And I just, like I said, we a couple of days out from the mall, and this, and what can happen will happen. It don't appear that the ambrosia will be ready either. Sitting up here like, damn. Alright, wasn't able to send out the black signal because the computer ain't working. I guess I could have sent it on the tablet, on my phone. I'm like, man, shoot, I'm already behind. So we're going to get up on here. We're going to do the toast. I'm going to lay out the the tribal quotes for the show tonight. Hopefully, maybe by that time, we could at least have my mystic animals. Because I think my mystic animals got something to do with this. I think Anime might be mad at me. That's cool, That's life. Phoenix are very temperamental. I don't understand why. She just be tripping. Let's see. So tonight, we'll be talking about day 65. We'll be coming from Gye-Nyame Journey Workbook, Tribal Quotes. Day 65, dig the well before you are thirsty. That's a Chinese proverb. We're going to talk about that. A man's true wealth hereafter is the good that he does in this world to his fellows. Muhammad. A man's true wealth hereafter is the good that he does in this world to his fellows. That's Muhammad. Last, the child that is not the child that is not crying has no need to be nursed. That's Haiti. There we go. That ain't nothing but sound effects. My computer. What is this? Potentially unwanted application by potential wanted jsbigot.b. On your file, on your computer, this program. Alright, cool. Let's get out of here. Alright. So once again, day 65. Dig the well before you are thirsty. That's a Chinese proverb. A man's true wealth hereafter is the good that he does in this world to his fellows. That's Muhammad. And the child that is not crying has no need to be nursed. All right. So, family, I am streaming, and I don't know if my chat is up to date or what. Let me refresh that right there. Let me go to my dashboard. Just want to make sure everything is working for you. All right, the keyframe intervals is still high, which is not good. Check the titles. Yep, Ujamaa. Great Ujamaa to each and every last one of you. I want to thank y'all for taking the time to check us out on Gye-Nyame Journey. I'm assuming the chat is correct. So, all right, family. I must admit I missed my audience because once again I am running late. We have absolutely no spiritual animals, no music. So we just gonna have to do what we do. So for those that are new or maybe tuning in for the first time, we always start our show by taking our breath and drinking our water. Right? So I start off with, now I'm working on knocking off this 50 ounces. And I try to do it. And by the end of the song, it takes me about a minute and, well, right now I'm at about 2 minutes to finish this thing of water. So we're going to drink us some water. So if you would, family, go and grab your glass, drink with me. Because before we toast the ancestors, right, we got to take care of the body that we've been gifted, right? Water is great for helping you clean out a lot of the impurities that you pick up along the way, along this journey. Because you know it's rough out here in this world, right? So right now we can sip it down a little bit. But we can't do the toast until we get the water. I know people out there, some people out there waiting for the black signal and it won't be coming this morning. I apologize for those that missed it. But shit happens. You know what I'm saying? So we got about 45 ounces to go. Look like stuff is moving just a little bit. I don't know why that's popping up. But it is what it is. Computer is going haywire. So I might have to reset this thing. But I'm not going to do that until I get another machine. I can transfer a lot of my stuff over to it and use this one for particular stuff. So hopefully we'll have enough time or have stuff up and running so that we can go and do the show tonight. If not, it is what it is. Alright, shouts out. Somebody just popped up. The signal is, my computer is acting up, so, but look, it looked like Anime just walked in the room. I mean, she, family, I want to welcome you to the Congregation of Mighty. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. Oh, you came in like a storm. This is a Heart of a Simple production. This is the Daily Toast where we strive to blow up your old paradigms. Oh, explosion. You just taking a break now? Get through it real quick. Let's get through it. Drink your water. 8 minutes in. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Or should we say, breathe, breathe, then drink. Already started drinking the water. Twist the cap off that water. Grab your bottle of that water. Lift the bottle of that water. Lift them for the water. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, lift, pour, then. Your body and drink some water. Oh. Now move your body and drink some water. Oh man. Move your body and drink some water. Oh. Fam, just move your body. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, move, then drink. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Fam, just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Or should we say, raise, toast, then. Take your breath and drink some water. Lift and pour yourself some water. Move your body, drink some water. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. Breathe, lift, move, toast. Take your breath. Lift and sit. Move your body. Toast your ancestors. Let's drink, fam. Lundy, breathe, live, move, toast. Drinking some water, shots out, Miss Lundy. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Listen, family, this copper cup really does something to the water. It tastes different. Man. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the help drink. We had this tea fermenting for a few days now. We got the ambrosia downstairs getting ready. I'm trying to have it ready by Kuumba, actually. But family, y'all do know that we will not serve any ambrosia before it's time. You know what I'm saying? The family's reputation is on the line. My personal reputation is on the line. So I got to make sure that what I bring out into the community is good enough to go out to the community. So I'm very serious about my fermenting. So now let's get up and do this libation. Now this right here is just a fermented tea. And I see how they may have discovered that ambrosia. All right, I need to go and move that. Okay, so here we go. So first, family, we give honor to the Creator by whatever name you choose to call that Creator. We lift up our glass and we salute, we toast that Creator, and we say, Ashe. From there, family, we move to our list of our illustrious ancestors. And remember, if you build in your list, you always start with your family first, right? Then you start moving in. Because we have a large list, family. A very large list. And right now we're working on page 3. We already took up 2 pages in Kwanzaa book last year. So maybe we get some more pages this year, right? So first, lifting up our ancestors. Miles Brown, Miss Ann, Robin the Texana Davis, Herm Brown Sr., Rosalie Tilly, Georgia William Walter, Christopher Gaston, Aunt Lena, Uncle Chris, Alphine, Cleveland and Geneva, Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Elvira Brown, Jenny Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tapper, John Fallar, Montague Pittman, Normal X, Sapet Mott, Rob Malika Fakour, Dr. Marianne Williams, Gojo Kamal, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Algeny, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brough, Actor Jr., J. Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Hayes, William Bill Morris, Phyllis Rose, Sterling Lucy Wright, Derek L. Pulley, and the Luxter brother, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janice Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Triggs, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, and Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Renderman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Louis Henderson, Calvin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melvin Dale Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bird Beatty, Sarah Welly, Vita Farmer, Augusta Sue, Shell Harvey, Anne Charmaine, Ellen Deolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Edgar Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keach Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Sparrow, Slimmy, Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Major Owens, Booker T. Bolton, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Heather Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavinia Hall, Freeman Bankster, May Moss, Sophia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quills, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quills, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Philip Ramsey, S.E. Johnson, Dorita Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W.S. Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hattie Levester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martineer, Elder Almatab Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Thelma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey Eleanor Howe, Frankie Russell and David, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Vina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jefferson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carlos Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russell, Delamont Aries, Jean and Ruth Jones, Janet Callahan. Uh-oh. The chat fell off. Well, it ain't fall off. I fell off. All right. William Walter West, Nigel Parrish, Elder Pasigi Fulani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Delise Waters, DeFridas Hines, Ines Bostic, Anna Bostic, Winifred Scantleberry, Wilson Haley, Alma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Kevin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Prithup Jr., Miriam Johnson will belong by Eda Catney, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Malcolm Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Nalon Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Daniel Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensenbaugh, Hazel Gasson, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Koniko Parsons, Jason Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy, Reverend Roosevelt Word the First, Stacey Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Irvin, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Amina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Jabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donnie Hill, Richard Cleavers, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Joe Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Al Becker, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eulin Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Harriet Tubman Kate, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Janelle Baker, Aaron Nino Baby Hatch, had Senior Mally Miller, Housie Hatch, Dan Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Viola Ross, Robert Nelson, President Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Cofer, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cordetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Manella, Albert Molly, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Erlington Houston, Lud Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, Henry West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, and Pierce Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Bond, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Remy Laura Newton, J.B. Froggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, J.C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brantley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruby Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Irvin, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Irvin Sr., Michael Irvin, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robbie Lee, Caldwell, Nevada Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rayshawn Easley, Javale McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekamaha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Louis Fernandez, Jacqueline Broadus, Reginald Oliver, Lazarus Cofer, George Swan, Emmanuel Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlene Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb, Ann Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon, Joella Giles, James Carswell, Roberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis, Elder Shaka McNair, Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shang Lewis, Ronald Shelton Jr., Damian Top, Westina Bank, Joseph Bingham, Quincy, Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac, Cundiff, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joey, Ryan Ross Riggins, Jamonte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McCarroll, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quasi Sample, Candace Simmons, Severin Clayton, Leonard Jones, Melvin Scott Sr., Elder Clarence Lumpkins, Elizabeth Johnson, Frank Smith, Stacy Trice, Denise Goray, Nathaniel Hassan Turner, Khaled Hussein, also known as Nigel Turner, Demetrius Lewis Flint, Alberta Woods, Geneva Simmons, Daniel Tilley, Angeline Gatt, and Sharifa. We lift up our glass. We toast all of our ancestors, and we say Ashe. From there, family, we move on to the present moment. Today, we are on Ujamaa. Ujamaa, for those that don't speak the language, cooperative economics. We are in search of, activate those reticular formations. We are in search of Ujamaa in our community. Reciprocity. Reciprocity is the demonic principle of the day. Gratitude is what we teach the young people in M7. The color is green. Polarity is the Hermetic law is polarity. Male name is Yao. Female name is Ya. Shouts out to the Yas out there. All right. So from there, family, we lift up our glass. We salute the present moment because in the moment is all of our power. You know what I'm saying? So we need to go and utilize this moment so that we can lay the foundation for the next generation. We lift up our glass. We say Ashe. From there, we move on to our children, our children's children, on to infinity. We toast them in advance to let them know that we got their back, right? We lift up our glass. We say Ashe. From there, we move to all of our relations. We toast and we say Ashe. From there, we move to the selfish libation. This is for you. What is it that you need in this moment to move towards your greatness? We toast. Whatever that is, Ashe. Last but not least, I toast the most powerful, beautiful, uplifting, inspiring, strong, wise, intelligent individual in the room. Do you know who that is? That's you. I lift up my glass to you, and I toast you, and we say, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. I like my cup. Oh, it's firming and nice. All right, family. So hopefully I get the ambrosia breathing and get it ready by Kaumba. But like I said, if it's not ready, it's not ready. This would be the second wall my ambrosia wasn't ready, but hey. What's up, fam? How you doing? One love to each and every last one of y'all. I'm out. I have to go and iron some clothes for getting ready for the day. So, I'm out, family. Y'all take it easy. Let's see. Where we at?